before. Now, instead of God himself that institute you and put you there to deal with you, now you call the government of this nation to deal with you. That is what is happening with them. So how could now be the prophet in their midst, now say, God, is that the amazing thing that you want me to see? No. Verse 6 he said, for behold, I am raising up the chariots, the fierce and impetuous, people who march throughout the earth to seize dwelling places which are not theirs. You see that? To seize dwelling places which are not theirs. God is raising these people now to collect what belongs to you by force. So God is raising these people. That's the response of God to him. God, I am raising these people. But I'm going to use them in a way you may not understand. This is what they are coming. Their motive is to deal with you. But I have my plans on them. That is what God is saying. Sometimes you will see you are walking under somebody, that person is dealing with you. He's here, one of the pastors preaching in this place. He said he has walked in a place where the boss is dealing with him. He now said prayer for the pastor, for the boss. After setting prayer for the boss, and God delivered him. So, brethren, our role is to pray. Anything that supersedes your power, anything that you cannot fight. You see, they say even though any fight that you cannot fight, you just what? Surrender. Isn't it? Just surrender. This is a fight that now God is doing the attention of Abrack that see, you need to surrender to me and continue to look at what I'm going to do. And anybody who surrender doesn't mean that he cannot fight again. When anything that you look for is trouble and you run away from it, it doesn't mean that he doesn't have the strength to fight you. But there is something he's looking at. And that is exactly what is doing Prophet Abrack to see to his people. That I am taking you to a place where you will see something. You see, they are dreaded and fear. Their justice and authority originated with themselves. Their horses are swifter than leopards and keener than wolves. The evening, their horsemen come galloping. Their horsemen come from afar. They fly like an eagle, sweeping down to devour. Now God is trying to describe this kind of people. How powerful they are. That these are people that they are powerful, and I make them to become powerful so that they can deal with you. That is why when one sinner repents, the hosts of heaven, the angels are celebrating. Thousands of angels are celebrating. Because that battle is not a small one. Now just imagine crowds, team themselves, and continue to live and do evil. Now how will you start? Someone said after his leadership in Nigeria, he said it's better for him to go back to his cow and even take care of them. They can listen to him better than human being that he is. Because we are trying to put this one here, another one is going that way. You are trying to fix this thing, another thing is falling there. So how do we manage all this? In quitting what is happening with Prophet Abrack and what is happening today in Nigeria, is there any difference? you do? And they are continuing doing evil. What will you do? But Habakkuk was bold enough to talk. Do you see the confidence God has given him? Different with what is happening, he was bold enough to talk. Jesus wants us to be bold enough to speak about God. That is one thing that God is doing something. The one you are doing is a good thing, but I will act at my own time. If you are a student, your teacher gave you assignment to do. You suffer in doing the assignment. Now he collects the work and kept the work. The next day you are expecting him to give you the work so that you see the performance. And the teacher didn't see anything about it. He added another one for you again. You suffer doing it. And the next meeting again you meet, he didn't talk about it. How will you feel? So that is what is happening with Abrack. God has called him, God has given him the word, and he's doing the work, but it seems to him that God is not saying anything. But now when God has spoken now, God is telling how powerful this evil nation is. For now, you cannot be strong. Sometimes God allows some of these things to happen so that to glorify His name. Sometimes God allows the evil people to deal with the righteous ones that just drift away from the side of the Lord so that He will teach them a lesson. God is raising these people in order to teach His people a lesson. That truly it is good to fear Me. It is good to know who am I. It is good to depend on Me. It is good to know that you have seen. Will be the one to die. The Bible says. The soul that sin will be the soul to die. But if the soul really comes back to the track and acknowledge that he has sinned, now he has gotten the grace of salvation. And that is what Habakkuk is preaching. And that's the same thing what we are preaching today. You will see someone will go and steal and embezzle people's money and properties, and he will come to the church and present it to the church. He will go and embezzle money and go and give it to the works for work of blessings, like in Abrack. And the imam and the leaders will collect. Because they will not tell you that money is a stolen money, or those property are stolen property. Have you ever had someone brought something in the church and say, brethren, this thing I'm presenting is a stolen property? Have you ever had anybody? Nobody! But that is what is happening even to the Prophet Habakkuk. So the right pleasure in presenting all those things in the presence of God, seen as if they are serving God. If you are working in the office, everything that is in the office is not for you, it's for the government. It's for the government. That office that you are there, God has placed you there so that you can be the light to that place. But what is happening today? Some are not leaders, as I said, they are office holders. Because after leaving that office, they will make sure they shoot everything in that office. Even with the religious organization, if you don't know, they make sure they clear everything in that office. The person that is taking over from them will start to finish.